Hi, everyone, and most especially the youth. This week, we're going to have a short online devotion for the next 8 days this Holy Week. So, the topics will be coming from the book of John Piper, published by Desiring God, which is also found on their website, Love to the Uttermost, or in Filipino, Pagmamahal ng Lubos. So please join me and please share this video and have a reflection on this most especially ngayong mahal na araw. At I hope that God would use this series to help you enrich His understanding and have a deeper and appreciate it better ang pagmamahal ng Panginoon para sa atin. As we continue on the fourth installment of our short devotion this Holy Week, let me read to you on in the Filipino Bible, John 13:19, and Jesus says here, "Sinasabi ko ito sa inyo bago pa mangyari upang kapag ito'y nangyari na, sasampalataya kayo na ako nga." If you are struggling to believe that Jesus is the Messiah, if you have doubts that Jesus is Lord and Savior, all the disciples that were following him knew it was revealed to him that he was the fulfillment of the prophecies from the Old Testament. All the prophets were talking about him. And so, even unto us until now, Jesus wants to prove that he is all trustworthy. Let me read some text to you on what Jesus saw as the predictions of the Messiah and his sufferings being fulfilled in himself. In John 3:14 and 12:32, he foresaw the death would be by crucifixion. In Luke 19:30, he predicted that the disciples would find an unridden colt when they entered the town. On Luke 22:10, when the disciples entered Jerusalem that last Thursday, he predicted they would meet a man with a water pitcher who would have a room for them to meet in. On John 13, verse 1, after 3 years of waiting, he knew the exact hour of his departure out of the world. John 6:64, 13, verse 1, and Matthew 26, verse 2 and verse 21, Jesus knew that he would be betrayed and who would betray him and when it would happen. On Matthew 26, verse 34, he knew and predicted the fact and the time of Peter's 3 denials. On Matthew 26:31, John 16:32, and on Zechariah 13, verse 7, he predicted that the disciples would all fall away and be scattered. And lastly, on John 12:32, Jesus prophesied that he would be lifted up from the earth. There are still many other predictions about Jesus Christ fulfilling the prophecy about the Messiah. And so if this does not convince you, I encourage you, basahin mo ulit itong mga tong verses na to. And you would see, before those things happen, binanggit na ito ng Panginoon. And why did he say those? No, other than alam niya kung anong mangyari sa kanya. Why did he reveal those things? Why did he have to predict or to prophesy the things that will happen to him? Because he wants to prove that he is God and he is fulfilling prophecies about him. And so, church, youth, if there's still doubt in you, no, who could predict 100% and have those things come true? Who could know the future and say it to you beforehand and have it fulfilled, not outside himself, but in himself? Hindi lamang siya nanghuhula about the future. He is saying that the future would happen in him. Until this time, until our day today, he is fulfilling his promises, and that is in himself.